My choice for number 9 is proof that just because you reuse a whole lot of assets doesn't mean you can't come up with a truly interesting game. And this is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is a weird game, but I mean that in a good way. And yes, of course they did use a bunch of the same assets from Ocarina of Time, but I feel like these two games have very different vibes. I mean, the entire mood of the game is just right there in your face the whole time. If you look up into the sky and stare at the moon, you can see it slowly descending towards the earth to destroy everything. I think this game did a pretty good job of being its own thing instead of just feeling like an expansion to Ocarina of Time. And personally, I feel like this game's dungeons and puzzles were a bit more complicated than Ocarina of Time's. Felt myself scratching my head a lot more. Now, one reason why this is a little bit lower on the list is because of the time jumping mechanic. A lot of the events in the game are very time sensitive. You have to do them at a specific point in time in the game, or you can't do them. And manipulating time in this game can get annoying, because rewinding time takes you all the way back to the beginning when you first arrived in this new area, and if you want to go forward in time, all you can do is speed up the flow of time, and you gotta wait. Now, there is one other time manipulation ability that I used all the time, and that was the ability to actually slow down the flow of time. I mean, most of the time I played this game, I had that ability on. It made the days go by a little bit slower and gave you a little more time to clear temples. It just made sense.